WannaCry. May 2017, a ransomware attack that tore through 150 countries in less than 24 hours. Hospitals across the UK had to cancel surgeries. Ambulances were rerouted. Banks went dark. Government systems froze. And here's the part that should genuinely disturb you. The tool WannaCry used to break into computers wasn't built by criminals. It was stolen directly from the NSA. America's own intelligence agency had a weapon, and someone took it. The attack was stopped almost by accident. A 22-year-old security researcher was analyzing the virus's code from his bedroom when he noticed something strange. Buried inside WannaCry was a random web address that nobody owned. Every time the virus infected a machine, it checked that address first. If the site was live, the virus shut itself down. If it wasn't, it kept spreading. So he registered that domain for $10.69. The moment that website went live, WannaCry started killing itself on every infected machine in the world at the same time. $10. That's what stood between WannaCry and the entire internet. Bonzi Buddy. Now this one looks different because it doesn't look dangerous at all. Meet Bonzi Buddy, a little purple gorilla that lived on your desktop in the early 2000s. He cracked jokes, he sang songs. Kids absolutely loved him. And the whole time, he was robbing you blind. Behind that friendly cartoon face was one of the most aggressive pieces of spyware ever packaged as a consumer product. It tracked every website you visited. It harvested your personal data. It hijacked your browser and flooded you with ads that were targeted using the exact information it had quietly stolen from you. The company behind it was sued by the Federal Trade Commission for illegally collecting data from children under 13. They were fined. The software was shut down. But for years, millions of families had absolutely no idea that a smiling purple gorilla was watching their every move. The most dangerous things always come with a friendly face. I love you. May 4th, 2000. Millions of people around the world open their inbox and see a new message. Subject line, I love you. There's an attachment. It says it's a love letter. They opened it. Of course they did. Within 10 hours, 45 million computers across 20 countries were infected. It wiped photos, music, personal files, and then silently forwarded itself to every single contact in your address book. The Pentagon shut everything down. The British Parliament killed its email system. The CIA went dark. Total damage? Over $10 billion. The guy who made it? A 24-year-old college student from Manila, Philippines. He wrote it as part of his thesis. He was never convicted. The Philippines had no cybercrime laws at the time. One love letter, $10 billion, 0 days in prison. Stuxnet. In 2010, something that had never happened before in the history of computing. A virus didn't attack a computer. It attacked the real world. Stuxnet was a cyberweapon believed to have been built jointly by the United States and Israel with one single target, Iran's nuclear program. It slipped silently into the software controlling centrifuges at Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. Then it pushed them faster and faster until they physically tore themselves apart, while simultaneously showing the operators that everything was running perfectly normal. Machines were exploding with no explanation. Stuxnet set Iran's nuclear program back by years, and it proved something that changed warfare forever. A line of code can be just as deadly as a missile. The digital world and the physical world are no longer separate. MyDoom. January 2004. The internet starts slowing down, not in one city, everywhere. MyDoom, still to this day, the fastest spreading email worm in history. At its peak, 1 out of every 12 emails on the entire internet was a MyDoom infection. It built a massive army of infected machines that then launched coordinated attacks on Microsoft and other major companies, completely taking their websites offline. Total estimated damage? $38 billion, more than any other malware outbreak ever recorded. And the person who built it? Never identified, never found. Whoever they are, they're still out there. 5 viruses, hundreds of billions in damage, hospitals crippled, kids spied on, nuclear programs destroyed, and most of the people behind them never caught. The internet connected the world, but it also handed the most dangerous people on the planet a weapon with no borders. Subscribe because we're just getting started.